Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings from February 19th through March 20th for my Scorpios. Hello, my Scorpios. Well, this is the longer reading. So in the longer readings, I use 4 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, advice from my Osha Zen Tarot, and then I finish up using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Remember, longer readings are like the chapters, and the shorter readings are like your pages or paragraphs, okay? Now, I am doing the longer readings a little bit differently. It was suggested by a subscriber. She said that, a lot of people, a lot of readers, they don't necessarily read for the sign within the season. So I thought we'll do this. So we're going to read for Scorpio in Pisces season and see what we have there, okay? So let me go ahead and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Pisces season right now. It's over here. Couple of dates. Pisces season begins on the 19th of February, but on the 17th of February, Mercury goes retrograde. And you know that usually when Mercury goes retrograde, there is like a shadow 14 days before, and there's a shadow 14 days after. Mercury, rules electronics and rules communications. So just be, be very specific in what you're saying. Be specific in what you're asking, okay? Also, too, it's not a great time. I don't know why. I didn't say this for others, but I think for you, it's not a great time for you to be buying electronics. Don't buy that new phone. Wait. And wait the 14 days after. Now, it will go direct on March 10th. And then again, there's 14 days again where it's still in that shadow. But I do feel that Mercury is a time of really clearing the air. It is a time, I don't think, we have Mercury, 3 times a year? 3 times, right? Yeah. And it's, it's quite, it's a cleaner. It's a cleaner. It cleans out the cobwebs. So be aware of that. Okay, let's go on one more time. There we go. Now, so February 17th, Mercury goes retrograde. February 19th, Pisces season begins. The 23rd of Pisces is the new moon in Pisces. And remember, full moon to new moon, waning. Waning means get rid of stuff. New moon to full moon, waxing. It gets bigger and bigger, and that means to request. Your full moon in Virgo is on March 9th. So we have that earth energy that's going to kind of ground us all a little bit more so again during this Mercury energy. And then Mercury will go direct on the 10th. And then on the 20th of March, Aries season begins. And this also starts our new astrological year. Okay? Now, remember, I am an intuitive channeler, and what that means is I open myself up to my higher power spirit, guardian angels, whoever, this is. Well, I know who it is, but, I open myself up, and whatever the message is needs to come out, it comes out. So we have 3 cards face down. The second and third are reversed, so that means a little stronger energy. Pay a little more attention to those cards. Let's see for my Scorpios what's going to be going on during Pisces season. Here we go. The Knight of Fire, fire energy. Okay, Leo energy, Aries energy, when Aries is about to start, and Sagittarius energy, passionate, determined, fiery. Knights, directional. So this is like, whatever this is going on, there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of passionate energy and determined energy for your Pisces season. Now remember, Pisces is a water sign also, so there's going to be some emotional component here for you too. But that's just it's gonna like fuel your passion. You're just gonna go forward. You're going for it. You're just gonna let's go get it done. Let's get, what is the outcome? I want that outcome. I want to get this done. I want to move forward. there's going to be this really strong, strong passion behind your actions for your Pisces season. Be careful though, because Mercury, and remember too, Mercury also brings people from your past into your future. So it's either you go to look up your past, so maybe there's an old friend that you're thinking about, or that old friend is thinking about you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a friendship, okay? It could be that somebody that you didn't really want to deal with is thinking about you. So that, that also comes a lot with Mercury retrograde. But the Knight of Fire is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. Restless is more what I am picking up for you. Not to say the others aren't, but I feel like this restless energy. I feel like this, have you ever sat next to somebody and they're just tapping their foot or their knee is shaking and it's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's what I'm feeling for you, my Scorpio. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. So maybe you need to kind of step back a little bit. Because in your over-eagerness, you could possibly push away, okay? And, at the same time, so you want to have, that could be if you're doing interviews, for a job, but any of the relationships, maybe, remember, relationships, job, career, work, personal, interpersonal, or intimate, or family. So maybe there is that intimate relationship and you're just so psyched about it, and you might be so you might come across a little overeager, okay? So a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. And I think that restlessness and that thinking things through, try to calm your brain a little bit down. Calm your brain. Do some meditation, reach up to your higher power, however that helps you to calm yourself down. Make sure you're getting sleep too. I feel like you might not be getting sleep. Okay. Here we go. This one's reversed. Here we go. And here is that King of Air. Okay, air energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, thought processes. Remember, think of the air as, like coming in and just blowing things away. But this is also hearing news. This is about you having, again, these are your thoughts that are coming up and you standing firm, or no, I shouldn't say standing firm, speaking your mind. This is going to be an opportunity for you to say your piece. This is going to be where you can possibly, you could possibly, okay, how do I say this, Spirit? How do I say this? This is where, it's almost like, defend your ground, okay? It's like, there could be a battle of wills, and this is where you speak your piece, you do your debate, you stand your ground, okay? So be aware of that. Now, brilliant, impartial, professional. So there is going to be something with that professional. It is something with your work relationship, okay? There is a work relationship where you're going to have to speak your piece. You're going to have to stand your ground. Now, is that going to be because of that Knight of Fire, because of this restlessness, just be really careful with your words and your word choices. Okay, be careful with your word and word choices. That's really, really strongly being told to me, because because of that passionate fire, you could either say too much, or it just, again, that passion behind it can kind of like, it can be a little overwhelming. So speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. Last card, and this is reversed also, and here we have balance again. So this is kind of where we're going, right? This is a Libra energy, this is the scales, this is justice, this is balance, this is, where it says balance mental and emotional considerations. This is really, I think balance is going to be that you need to find balance during this, during Pisces season. I think that you need to make sure that you're not one way or the other, that you aren't, again, that Knight of Fire has such, that restlessness has such that you might come out too strong and it won't work for you. It'll work against you. So find that balance, and you can do that. You can definitely do that. If you feel like you want to start spouting out whatever, count to 10. Do whatever it is to calm it down. You can still say your piece, because the King of Air says, go ahead and say it. Just say it in a moderate just say it in a moderate way, okay? Whatever this is. And again, too, this could be something to do with a new relationship. And this also is coming very strongly is that, maybe is this a new job and you jump into it and you're just, you're just giving it your all. You're giving it 120, 150, 200%. And at the end of the day, you're just too tired. You burnt yourself out. So just kind of keep yourself in that balance, okay? Archangel Zedkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing, okay? So that's the thing, is that it will work for you if you can wait. And I feel that Knight of Fire, though, it kind of is like, it's like you might jump in a little bit too early. So that's a cautionary. These are cautionary, okay? So let's go on. John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Any kind of, clarification can you give me for my Scorpios during Pisces season? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Let's see what we have here. First card is, here we go. Okay, rest and rejuvenate. Now this was, reverse. So this is, again, step back a little bit. That restlessness, that Knight of Fire, the word restlessness keeps. So you need to, again, make sure you're getting your sleep. Make sure you're getting, drinking your water, doing the things that are healthy for you. Because again, I feel like your mind is spinning a little bit, and I just kind of feel like like you wake up in the middle of the night going, oh, I should have done that. Yeah, oh. So this could definitely be about that new job. Just again, relax, meditation, connecting. This is very grounding type of energy. So here we go. Our next card for you. Okay, reversed again. And we have the crown chakra. Now these are energy sources, and so what this is about, and you can look up chakra on the internet so that you can talk a little bit, you can learn a little more about it. But from the heart to the root base is like the natural, okay? The natural energy sources. The heart, again, the heart to the crown is the more supernatural, and the crown is making that connection with your supernatural, is making that connection with your higher power, whoever that is to you. That's, we're not here to, talk doctrine. This is connecting who that is for you. And that's, again, this is like, make sure, especially during this time, that you are having that connection, that you're having, there's part of this is saying stay grounded, meditate, reach out to that higher power. Your last card here, okay, spiritual strength. Okay, so this is all, you can see these are all. So all of this, again, is about you connecting to that higher power, you doing your, all of this is. So does that mean, in some ways that's kind of saying, oh, you're going to need some help. Yeah, you're going to need some help, but it doesn't mean that I guess you're going to need more help. The more you fight it, the more you'll need it. How's that? Okay. But the thing is, though, because, I do feel that if you're watching this, you're already kind of saying, yeah, I kind of get this. And you'll, when Pisces season begins, you'll start doing that reaching out. I kind of think, though, that it's also with our Mercury retrograde for you, too. Okay. So now, any words of advice for my Scorpios in Pisces season? Any words of advice from my Scorpio in Pisces season? Let's go ahead. We're going to cut these cards. 3 cards face down. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card is fighting. Well, okay. Be careful of this. Be aware of this. Is this because you're going to have to fight? Is this because you're rushing in to fight? Yes, to both. Okay? Again, your first cards were saying stay balanced. Stay balanced. Don't rush in, because I feel like if you rush in to do this fighting, you're going to lose more than you gain. You might feel better at the end of the day, but then when the chips are down, or when everything's settled, the check comes in, You're like, oh, okay. So just be very, very aware. What do they say? Choose your battles carefully. Okay, next card here. Experiencing. This is an interesting card because this is kind of being in the moment. This is not necessarily projecting too far in the future, and it's not revisiting the past. It's kind of being in that moment. And a lot of times, like I said, I felt like your minds could be racing forward, and and I'm trying to tell you, stay balanced, and I guess this is the best. Stay more in the moment. Okay, stop projecting. Stop thinking, well, I can't let them win. I can't let this happen. I can't. It's almost like it's this, it's like your mantra. No, let that go. Stay in the moment. Okay. Your last card here, slowing down. Again, I'm talking about your brain, your thoughts, your words, that restlessness. Pull back. Okay. Now, so those were some, all of this is working with what we've been talking about with that main message. And I think your main lesson to learn is, and this is again with any of those relationships we're talking about, is work towards staying balanced and work towards, I don't know, you want to say submitting, you want to say reaching out to your higher power. Okay. Let's go on. My Archangel Power Tarot cards, Radley Valentine. Let's do that. Okay, 3 cards. That one already wants to just slide on out. Okay, 3 cards face down. The first and third are reversed. Again, strong message. Here it is, the Magician. 1, new starts. Magician is, I love this, Archangel Raziel. So here it is. You're getting all this new information. You're calming yourself down. Anything is possible. You can make it happen. This all, you can make anything you want. There can be miracles happen for you, okay? But again, it's talking about all the things that we've talked about. So you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Okay. Your next card here is Peace. Okay. Peace. Okay. These are both Archangel energy cards. So release the past, kind of what we're, stay in that moment. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Okay, this is really going to be a very spiritually awakening season for you, my Scorpios, should you choose. Okay, your last card is again reversed. Here we go. The 9 of Raphael. This is a lovely, lovely card. Raphael is water energy. It is fluid, emotional energy. It is Pisces. And so maybe this is going to be more with that Pisces new moon, the 23rd. This is also Cancer energy, but this is the wish card. This is like have some hope, make some wishes, get it out there, because this is the wish card. Okay? So make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So as all this other part of Pisces season, comes together, and you just have to, slow yourself down a little bit, slow your mind down a little bit. You have to, keep that balance going, living more in the moment, reaching up to your higher power. And then because of all of this, and this is again with any of those things that you're looking for, you're able to make things happen. You're able to come to a better level of consciousness even, and your wishes come true. So this is, while there may be some here, this is actually a really good reading for you, my Scorpios. So my Scorpios, if you enjoy my readings, please remember to like, and share. But as always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.